What's up, guys? It is Thursday, September 21st. It's 2:12 p.m. and this is the crypto market update. So we're going to start off with the bond yields. We saw a rise yesterday. I think we're seeing more momentum to the upside today, up 1.34%. We go to the daily chart. You can see that we're starting to see those void lines open up. We did have a pop up and we're higher than we were back here in October 2022. So we are seeing a spike in the bond yields so far, and we're watching the weekly chart to see when that TSI is going to cross down and know when the bond yields are going to cool off. Then if we go to the stock market, we go to the daily chart. We are at 14,800, and I would say we're at a critical level right now, because if we take this low to the high up here, we're at the 786. So let me drag that alert right there. If we break down from this point, it's likely we're going to come down to this 200-day moving average, and by the time maybe that we do come up to it, say it's up here, maybe we go like this, and then we can see it bounce from that point. If we do go down to it, we need to hold where we're at now. If we don't, I would say that's that next level, like 14,000. We don't want to break below that, because that's where the 3-day 200-day moving average is, 3-day 200 moving average is as well too. But we do have the momentum going down, so this is something that definitely we need to watch. If we look at the dollar right now, it's down for the day. We had a spike yesterday back to these highs back in March right here, and this is where we're at now. If we go to the 12-hour chart, you can see that spike clearly. And then if we go to the bottom indicators here, we are starting to curl over, and we do have some red coming in on the 12-hour. If we look at a daily chart, we're crossing down as we speak. We're not yet crossing the TSI, but that's what's going to do it. We do have like 1, 2, 3. Usually you do see 3 before you can have a move come in. So hopefully this will be the one to take us down. There's so much manipulation, it seems like. If I go to the 1-hour chart, you can see yesterday there was like this breakdown to right back up. It was like in a span of a minute. If I go to the 10-minute chart, yeah, you can see like this is clear, like manipulation, something's going on, but now it's starting to roll over. So we want to see us break down from this point, and we want to get back below 105. And then if we go to the total crypto market cap, we go to the daily chart, you can see we came back down, retested this 21 moving average, and we have the body of the candle right now trying to maintain above the 786. We got rejected by that 50 moving average, so we want to see us hold where we're at and get back up and give another shot at breaking above the 50 moving average, and we'll come up to the 200-day moving average here. Right now on the 1-day chart, the momentum is starting to wane at right below the 0 line in the TSI. So we need enough strength to pull up and get through it. It's going to be critical that we get through it there. Or we're going to do something like June 6th, where we come up here, back down one more time, and then we can go. So that's definitely in the cards. We'll be watching that. But you can see that's a possibility, because you know, this matches up with that. We come down, we get hung up here, come down, get hung up here. We scoop lower, come back up, we scoop lower, come back up. If it's going to be the scenario where we come back down and then go, this is where it would happen. We'd come back down and then go for October. So that's definitely in the cards. They're going to be watching that, but that's on the 1-day chart. And if we go to the 3-day chart, we do have a hard stop in the TSI, but we need to see a cross. We definitely got to see a cross. Because that was, oh, sorry, where's June? It would be equivalent to here, where I was just talking about that, you know, one last time. And since we got hung up here, it's definitely possible. So we're going to have to watch that to see if that's going to be the scenario that pans out. We go to the 3-day chart for the total 3, the altcoins. We came up to the 21 moving average, came back down, held the 786 so far. That's what we want to see. We go to the 1-day chart, we got rejected by that 50 moving average, back down to the 21 moving average, holding the 786. You know, like this is where we want to hold. But we ultimately need to get above 333 billion, so then we can come up here to 350 billion, and then if we can break above there, it's game time. Until that point, we're just going to ping pong back and forth. Bitcoin at $26,650. And let's go to the 1-day chart. Same old story. You know, we got rejected by the 50 moving average. We came down. We didn't yet test that 21 moving average there at $26,250. But if we do go down, that's where I'd want to see us hold that support. We did come down and we retested this resistance. You know, this was resistance. We broke above, came back down, resistance, support, broke up, back down to support. So you know, this is not out of the realms of normal price action here. As long as we stay above 26,500, So far so good, but we need to see us come back up, break above that 50 moving average and the 200 moving average. Once we get back about 27.8K, it's game time. But until then, we're just gonna ping pong back and forth. But we do have with XRP on the 12-hour chart, we broke above that critical 50 moving average, came back down, retested it as support. We got rejected up here. I think that was a 786 from this high down to the low down here, or we got very close to it, came back down, retested the top of this base here. This is where I want to see us hold the lowest 0.4950, and then I want to see us come back up and break above that critical 0.5250 level, because once we do, we can come up here to 0.5650, and then if we can break above there, you know, it's game time. But until then, we're just going to be trying to work ourselves out here. And we got rejected by that 200 moving average, came back down, held the 21 moving average. We didn't come down to the 786, but you know, see how it's like all lining up across the board with the total crypto, the total 3, Bitcoin, XRP, they're all doing the same thing. So it's going to be critical that we get back above this level here. So you can see this trend line came down to support, broke down below it, rejection. We got rejected by it last night, came back down, held this critical support here like that. And now we need to come back up and break above 0.525, preferably 0.53, and then hold that support. We'll have that 50-day moving average coming down. This is on a daily chart. If we can break above that, then we're going to be smooth sailing, because then we're above the 200-day and the 50-day moving average. So that's what we want to see. And on the one-day chart, we do saw that momentum coming up here. We just need to see follow through, and time is of the essence. The 12-hour chart's above the 0 line in the TSI. That's what we like to see, but we need to see more. 3-day chart, we do have the cross up. If we look at the 2-day chart, I think we got the buy now signal coming in. Nope, not yet. I have the 2-day buy now signal, but we do have what we need for that to happen. TSI cross close to crossing, MACD flipping green, as well as we have the stock RSI coming up. So we just need to see how the rest of this day pans out with the daily closes here. We need to hold these critical levels across the board, and we need to get above the critical resistance. We're kind of sandwiched right now. So we're going to be tracking it. We're in the Discord, link is in the bio, come join it. But also, as you can see with XRP, we do have this trend line that we're holding right now as well too. Started back down here when we were at 46 cents, support, and we touched it. And that's where the 12-hour 50 moving average is as well too, and the 21 moving average. So we're starting to curl. It's the early signs that we're trying to get out of the woods here. And this 12-hour chart, if we can see this TSI not cross down and then start to fire up still, then we're good to go. And that's going to be it. I'm going to leave it at that. Got some things to do today before the group session tonight. We're going to get everybody set up with the real live big money trading bots. So I'm going to prepare for that. If you guys want to get access to the trading bots, join the Discord, link is in the bio, request Rob at Stargate, and we'll talk about how we can get you set up. And for all the Stargate VIPs, I'll be seeing you tonight and in the Discord. Link is in the bio, and I'll see you guys in the next video.